Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Jazzy, the video store Sasquatch here, and we are doing another horror movie night in the cave. I've actually been holding back on this one for like 3 weeks now, ever since we took the break for the 4th of July. I wanted to watch it. I finally watched it, and that is Ash, directed by Flying Lotus, starring Isa Gonzalez as Rhea, Aaron Paul as Brian, Iko Uwais as Adi, and Kate Elliott as Clark. A woman wakes up on a distant planet and finds the crew of her space station viciously killed. Her investigation into what happened set in motion a terrifying chain of events. Yeah, this movie is a slow burn to like just start off where we're just gonna start like, and it was one of the few slow burns that I'm glad I kind of stick with because it did kind of like explode into an awesome firework at the end. I think that the slow burn effect kind of did hurt it with IMDb ratings because it was pretty low, and I give it a little bit better grade than it did. Um, name now because that now lead to our question two. Name a slow burn that you are glad that you stuck with, and obviously because this is the one that I did. This is an AMC Plus movie. Um, Honestly, there's a lot to like about it. The lighting is one of the things that kind of make it unique and into its own. It even gives you kind of a warning that if you have seizures, maybe that I still said it wrong. That maybe um, you have you might not want to watch it. It is kind of bright and it does kind of strobe light a couple times. And as it does it has this music in the background that really kind of is like awesome. Like really, the music in the background gives sets a tone for everything that you're supposed to be feeling and everything you're supposed to be doing. And a lot of horror movies kind of miss on that sometimes, and this one doesn't. It kind of sets it. It definitely works. You definitely feel anxiety when it's going, and you need to feel anxious, and you feel soothing when you need to feel soothing, and like it speeds up, slows down, everything behind it. So the music behind this movie is very well done. My Isaac Gonzalez puts up a great performance. For this is a psychological thriller. A lot of it has to be on her performance here, and she does an amazing job on it. I give it a B minus overall. The AMC Plus, like I said, is really kind of falling into its own thing here. It's kind of with Shutter, kind of following its own groove, where we're getting all these like decent movies coming from this little kind of independent, not independent because it's still ran by major corporations with AMC behind it and Shutter and Prime and all this, but it's still kind of independent from the normal labels, and we're kind of like and it's distinguishing itself with its own kind of like styles and uniqueness to these stories. There's a lot of them coming out. I mean, think about how many we've done this year just out of the Shutter family, and it's like the last like eight or not. I mean, like they're in the last year we've done at least 18 of these movies. You know what I mean? Not even that's not even including the Halloween month where we just took all the movies we could from Shutter and watched them that came out. And just who knows when. I mean, that month was crazy. There's so many good movies we watched. Um, Aaron Paul does an awesome job of this. In this movie. I mean, there's just so many twists and turns and stuff like this to sit here and kind of explain it to someone would be hard. I suggest you go see it. I'm not a huge science fiction fan, and I still liked it, so that kind of tells you about this movie in itself. We basically start with her waking up, and then we get like this is where like the strobe light kind of effects and stuff like this happen because we just kind of see flashes and flashes, and we have to kind of read her face of what's going on, how these flashes are making her feel, and everything like this. And like what kind of really surprised me is how Iko Uwais was used in such a minor role here, but like kind of a huge name, especially in Japan with the hostage movies or the what's the movies where they go up Rampage, or the one where they go up the tower. Oh man, I can't even remember the name of it, but it's one of the best movies you'll watch. It's all kind of pretty much single take. He's in that. He's in a bunch of movies. I mean, he's a recognizable face. Same with Aaron Paul. Isaac Gonzalez is definitely getting there with me. This is sorry, I kind of went off. So then eventually, I was explaining the movie. So we start there. And we kind of see her moving throughout the spaceship because they are on another planet, as we says on the synopsis. And as we do that, she finds Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul kind of explains his story of everything. There is like a little part of like a little dot thing that they wear on their neck that kind of plays a huge part into later in the movies. Kind of pay attention to that too. There's the special effects are like awesome, and they're practical too because the movie really wasn't very expensive to shoot. So just there's a thumbs up to everything on this movie. Like I said, B minus overall is definitely fair for this movie. Um, yeah, definitely check this out. It is Ash, directed by Flying Lotus. Thank you guys very much for watching. That is our horror movie night in the cave. Usually I would go see the horror movie. I'm not gonna go see it together this weekend. I'm gonna go see the Naked Gun just to kind of have fun. And plus it's like an hour 25-minute movie, Naked Gun is, so it's kind of like I'm gonna get in, get out. Even with the commercials or even with the trailers there, so I'm gonna be checking that out. Thank you guys very much for watching, and please have a good rest of your day or night.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comments section. And see you next time in the cave.